Ashburn fans, this is Dan Reisacker, your friendly team video here at the Serpentini Arena in Winterhurst, something like that, Ohio. Good to see you on the stream. Particularly Marissa, who's in the comments. And we are just about to get started. They just finished warm-up. Luke should be in nets this evening, or this afternoon. Sorry for getting a little late start. Usually I try to start as they're warming up, but I was busy trying to check the rankings. The team we're playing, over there, in green. Thank you for the feedback. You can see and hear me. Hopefully I'll test in the lobby to see if the stream works okay. And it seemed like it was, it worked well from there. I think we have decent bandwidth, so hopefully we'll get a nice solid connection. The team we're playing is from Pennsylvania. I looked at the town, now I've forgotten it. Probably drove past it on the way here. According to myhockeyrankings.com, we are 89 point something, and they are 86, so it would seem like they are a pretty good match. However, I don't know how much faith to put in those rankings, considering that our record is like 12 and 4, I think, on their rankings, versus theirs is like 9, 11, and 1, something like that. So it seemed like they've had a much worse win-loss ratio. Now, that is based on some crazy algorithm that probably takes into account that they may have had a more difficult schedule. We've had some tough teams on our schedule, but also some of the CBHL games that we played were, we mercied a couple teams that probably should have been on the ice with us. We're about to get started, and Kyle Tinchert will take the first face-off with Shane Sawick and Paul Allison on wing. Aiden and Spencer. I do not have my glasses on, and I'm going to regret that in just a moment. Unfortunately, there is this fairly aggressive black cord safety net that we're shooting through. Their goalie is shuffling into the penalty box. That's the backup goalie, presumably, because they've got a goalie in net. All right, here we go. We're getting started. I'm not sure. Maybe he's suspended or something. Previous team, or their bench is just full. The bench is really tight. Look at bench here, not that big. All right, we got it down into their zone as I think about something else, and they're gonna immediately take possession and ice it. As expected, Luke was in net. That's what I thought was going to happen. That was a regular. I'm going to take this moment to reach in my bag and try to get my glasses. So hopefully the safety net won't block the view too much. Still the same line out there. Kyle took the face-off, came back to Shane, who tried to flick it at the goal, stopped by the defense, and turned back, passed out into neutralize number 55, who will get up just past the line and dump it, head back to the bench. Seems like a short shift for him. I don't know why they started with him if he was, I don't know, that seems odd. All right, we have a tangle of Kyle and Spencer in the back corner. Kyle comes up with the puck, snaps it around, be picked up by Shane before it gets to their player at the point. He escaped through neutralize, bring it, passes out to Paul, looking for that backdoor shot. It goes right past him. Paul just couldn't get a stick on it. He tries to bring it around and take a shot, dumps it, heads to the bench. He's going to come back out. That's Noah along the boards in his number 73 white uniform. He's 87 when wearing red. Mason up to Colin, touches it and goes past, picks it back up, brings it into the goalie's pads. He'll pick it back up, tries to get there, tied up by the defense. Pass out, Mason stops at the point, off the board, back to I thought it was going to be Colin, actually it was Kyle. Kyle hands it off to Colin. Defense knocks it away from him. They're going to send it long. Off his skate, getting Grayson fresh off the bench, a chance to pick it up, take it back into the zone, hits the brakes, and the kid falls down. Otherwise, the guy was doing a nice job getting it away from Grayson. Grayson will successfully get it back out to Noah, who fires but falls down. Rebound tried to be picked up by Jack Klein, who could not get anything going, and number 91 will bring it in, tries to shoot, rejected by Mason. Pucks along the boards. With a scuffle there with Grayson and I think Colin. Gloved down by Mason and hands it up to Grayson, who will take it and hit some kid in the bench, stopping the clock. We got, all right, the clock shows 20 minutes and 3 seconds. I guess we are, maybe this is one of those things where we're doing 2 25-minute shifts. I should have read the rules. Yeah, I always try to get prepared, and I always fail. All right, Jared took the face off. Puck came back to Miles. He tried to get it back up. It'll be picked up by number 6, Green. Miles stops him, handoff back to Will Schneider. Will looking for the long pass, except Colin wasn't there. I'm sorry, that was Landon. He was nearby. He was raced to try to get there in time. 19 minutes, 49 seconds left. And it's like we're playing on EJ rules or something. I was surprised by the shift that was obviously, or the periods longer than 20 minutes. So, I got my glasses out, then I dropped them. All right, nice out into the paint. Shot fire, Luke saves it. Gonna get passed out and neutralized. We picked back up by Genesis. They're gonna dump it long. Matt Johnson will get there first. He'll flick it long. Past the player at the point. Landon this time is gonna race it. He will get there in time. Hits the brakes, turns it around, leaves an edge, goes down. Freshly jammed ice probably didn't help him there. Schneider did some fancy moves behind the net. That's Jarrett Ireland in the corner trying to glove it down. This puck will be picked up by Genesis and out, but stopped by Miles Blessed. Gets it back up close to the spot. Jarrett along the boards. Out to Miles. Miles winds up along the boards. It'll be picked up. Oh, it goes actually past both Will and the Genesis player. Genesis tries to send it out. Chips the top of the puck, giving Spencer a chance to keep it in. He'll send it into the paint where the goalie will cover. We got 18 minutes and 52 seconds. The score is still 0-0. Thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to Joey. Hope you're watching. Probably not. Hope you're in school. School day. All right, there's Paul taking the pass to Kyle. Tries to hand it back to Kyle up by in front of the net. Back to Paul. Genesis is gonna come up with it. Paul shoves him down and into the boards. He wasn't expecting that. Paul brings it back behind the net, looking for something. Handoff to Shane. Tries to chip it in. It went up high. I heard it hit something. It must have just hurt the glass. It sounded I thought I saw Dylan looking up high. Maybe it was up in the rafters, but play didn't stop. There's Shane keeping it in play. Genesis behind in the backyard. Finds a pass out in neutral ice. Dylan shot. Luke saves it. Spencer will pick up the rebound. Cross up to Shane off his skate into the center ice where Kyle will take it from there. Kyle brings it in. Shoots. Chips off the stick of number 6 Green. And there's a whistle there, probably for a high stick call, possibly just because the goalie covered it. It looks like the side of the puck was under his pads. I saw some sticks waving through the air right about the time the whistle blew. Grayson takes the face off. Puck's right between his feet. Genesis came up with it. They're going to send it around. Oh, goes past Noah's stick and will end up being long. They're calling icing on it. I would have thought that because Noah touched it. We touched it last. But one of these days I'll look up the rules. I keep saying that. Challenging sometimes, depending on the league we're playing at, they're slightly different. But Grayson with face off. Comes back out to Jack. Jack sends it, tries to send it in. Bounce back out to Jack. Collin takes a shot. Hits number 58 in the back of the leg. 77. Tries to get it out. Activity issues. Paul's just gone to the box. What I may do here, sometimes I get better feedback with the other app. All right, we're still 0-0. We are on a penalty kill. Number 21. Hands off to number 6. Tries to get into the paint. Deflected by number 97. Popped up off his stick. Quick shot. Luke covers it. Stopping the clock. All right. All right. I am... All right, score is still 0-0. We got a minute left in penalty kill where Paul is in the box. I apologize to my fans there. I don't know what, it seems like ever since my eldest child called me during the stream, suddenly there's a problem. So we're trying again with a different app, which has the difficulty that it doesn't give me zoom controls or exposure controls. However, it does tell me how many frames per second we're streaming at, and so I can actually tell if the network is working. All right, clock stopped. 9 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first period. I didn't see how long that first period originally we started at. It was more than 20 minutes, so we're probably, my guess is we're playing 2 25-minute periods at this tournament. I didn't think to check the tournament rules. The other downside is that this, all right, there's a shot. Luke saves it. A little scuffle there in front of the paint. Comes back out to their player point. Again, he's looking. Must have been wide. Nice pass in front of the slot. Jarrett will try to flick it up and gets it past the player. It's rolling long. Schneider races to get there. Be picked up by Jarrett in the corner. Hits the brakes. Finds the pass to Mason right at the center of the blue line. Defense knocks it back out. Noah and Will. They're going to shoot. Luke just sticks it aside. Nice pass, Luke again. They got it up to the net, but nothing special on that shot. Back to 91. Noah takes it away. Again, Noah making the play, gets the stick out and disrupts the pass as they try to bring it in the offensive zone. Hand off to Paul. Paul flicks it kind of towards the corner. I think that's Kyle. It is Kyle. Shoves the player out of the way, takes that puck from him. Out to Noah, back to Kyle, over to Shane. Shane struggles, it's puck's right by his feet. Paul gets hammered into the boards, but just deflects it like it was nothing. Guess he saw it coming. Back out, Dillman tries to glove it. It's going to go long. Back out. Noah, though, gets it back up to Kyle into the zone. I'm sorry, that was Shane. I saw the 5 on the jersey. Genesis passes it out in the neutral ice where Matt Johnson takes it, hands it up to Shane. Shane flicks it back into the zone. Back out into the neutral ice by the defense. And we'll have an offsides call with 7 minutes, 27 seconds left to go. Score is still 0-0. Grayson takes the face off. Genesis looked like they were going to come up with it for a second until Jack took it away from him. Aiden, as they get it back, stops the offensive run. Pass to Jack, fires, knocked aside by the goalie into the corner. Colin chips it back and shot there by Matt Johnson. The goalie's going to hold on to it. 7:07 left to play in the first period. Score still zeros. Grayson takes the face off. It's going to come out. Aiden, nice little spin move there. Gets it to Colin. Back and neutralize Colin with some speed. Finds a pass to Jack. Jack crossed to Grayson. Grayson tries to get a shot off. Defense chipping at his stick. Got it up to the goalie who covered it. Stopped the clock with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. I guess the other upside is this app does let me respond in chat. But I'm not going to mess with that too much. It's easier for me to just run my mouth. Jarrett took the face off. Number 6 Green got possession. Shot and it's past Luke. Putting a point on the board. What happened? Luke! 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 My boy! What happened there? He's, oh, I forgot. Oh, I can zoom in this. All right. We're going to shake that one off. We're going to pretend that, I guess, don't pretend it didn't happen, because you got to need that to get fired up. And remember that you can win this. You are not. These guys, all right, nice long pass to Landon, fires, goalie's going to hold on to it. Trapped it like on top of his blocker. Nice opportunity for Landon looking for a hole. Didn't quite find it, but keep doing that. All right, Jared takes the face off, comes up with his own puck after the drop. Around the dogs, back to Landon. He tries to a little backhand in front, hits the outside of the net. Around the boards, Mason back in the corner, all the way around, be picked up by Landon far side. Landon, drop pass to Jarrett. Jarrett along the boards under pressure, hands it back to Landon. Landon, Schneider behind the net. Number 20 Green will get there around. Noah tried to glove it. It was chipped up by number 5 Green. Tries to get it out. Intercepted by 5 Green. Back. And Mason gets a stick on it, gets it up into neutral ice. Landon takes it from there. Tries to just outstick these guys. Does not work. Kyle brings it up to the line and draws the offsides call because Landon was not. Landon, I think, and Will not yet clear at the zone. Thanks again to those watching on the stream. Your feedback through the chat is definitely appreciated. Kyle took the face-off. It's going to come out. Matt Johnson hits the gas, gets it up into the zone. Hand off to Kyle, who fires. Goalie caught it, dropped it, and Kyle chipped it in, but it looked to me like that should have been a point. I don't. The ref official did not said no point on that one. Possibly. All right. Either my eyes played tricks on me and it didn't happen. What I thought happened didn't. All right. Matt Johnson turns around along the boards. Johnson again drops it along the boards. 11 picks it up again. Tries to pass it into the slot. Whistle. High stick on, possibly on Kyle. All right, the score is 1-0. We are down 0-1. Grayson Cantrell takes face off. Jack Klein picks up the puck. Brought it out to the neutral zone, got it knocked away, got it back. A little help Grayson there. That's Grayson in the corner of the puck. Drops it along the boards. Jack has to work to get up there. Colin plays it along the boards. It's going to come up to 97. He shoots way wide of the net. Luke reached for it, but didn't even have to. Hard reflexes there. Interception by Aiden. Tries to chip it up. 6. Shoots. Luke shuffles it away. It seemed like Luke was just, I don't know. As he shoved at it, it seemed like he was having trouble maneuvering precisely or something. I don't know. Interception by, he's got new pads, new chest protector-ish. Not brand new. He's had them for, I don't know, a week or so. Colin, he was very happy with his new pads, but Landon skates it in, gets turned around. Puck's stolen from him, but he Will helped him out, got it back. That was Jerry, I thought, was Will. Mason, past Landon's behind the net. Jarrett hits the gas. Miles gets it out to the center where Will takes a little lofted angling shot held by the Genesis goalie. Score shows 0-1. We got 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first period. Jarrett with face-off. Puck still just sitting there. Too many players in close. Knocked aside. Miles will race. It's going to go all the way down. He'll pick it up. Back around the boards. This time again, Miles will race to get there. Out and neutralize. Schneider tries to fire it down further. Finds a pass to Landon. Jarrett fires. I think it like hit Will in the. All right, stopped by Mason. He sends it along the rail. Schneider tries to do something, gets chipped out. Miles. Check that shot. Will tried to deflect it up top shelf off the stick.
Good try, Schneider.
And sent up a little too high. It was a good idea. The goalie was ready for it. Yeah, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Tinscher takes the face-off. Paul brought it into the zone briefly, knocked back out. Tinscher along the boards. Trips over the official, or the kid shoved him into the official. Dylan scuffling along with Shane. Kyle picks it up, tries to backhand it up to Shane. Intercepted. Green passes it out. Noah just standing there behind him, takes it away, and brings it in. Tries to pass, it went back out to neutralize. Paul fires. Goalie holds on to it, stopping the clock. We have 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the first period. I thought about adopting a dog from a locksmith, but it just made a bolt for the door. Kyle Tinscher with a face-off. Out to Spencer. Aiden. Off the boards, back to Paul. Paul takes it in. Winds up, looking. Right into the paint, pops off of Shane's stick. High, he gloves it back down. Paul tries to slap it behind the net. I think that's Shane on the ground, struggling to get up. Deferred penalty. Luke's heading to the bench. Right about the time he got there, got the whistle. All right. We got a minute 36 left in the period, and we will start Ashburn power play. 78 green in the box. Just remember, time flies by when people are throwing spices at you. 2-minute penalty. Shane goes in to take the face-off. Kyle shuffling out. It's going to come back to Spencer. Spencer over to Paul. Paul looks for something. Hits the defenseman's stick. Back out to Spencer. He's looking for something. Again, they lift his stick along the boards to Kyle behind the net. Defense doing a nice job. Landon brings behind the net. Tries to pass it back out and around. It's right in the paint. Knocked away by the defense. Spencer takes it as Shane was trying to get oriented. Gets it all the way through and around. Tries to get it back to Landon. After the second try, he does. Landon hands it back to Spencer, who suddenly had room. Paul, slap shot. Goalie's going to hold on to it. 58 seconds left to go. A minute 22 left in the power play. Circle the face-off. Out to the blue line by the defense. Number 11 will try to have a little breakaway there, but Paul's not going to let that happen. He just knocks the kid down. Loose puck picked up by Spencer. Spencer finds the pass to Landon. Landon's hitting the gas, brings it up, out. Deflected almost out of the zone, but Spencer just picks it up right there. Kyle receiving a little in the back of his stick. That pass from Spencer. Pass along the boards intended for either Jarrett or Spencer. Both of them kind of let it go in between them. It's going to roll out to neutral ice. Spencer picks it up from there. 20 seconds left to go. Hand off to Shane. You got one play here, Shane. Make it count. Shane skates it through. Does some fancy moves. Drops it back to Spencer. Spencer cross to Jarrett. Jarrett to Landon. Landon fires. And with 3.8 seconds left to go, Shane Suick, assist by Landon Street, puts the point on the board, tying it up. Score is 1-1. That'll end the power play with 3.8 seconds left in the first period. Nice. We are tied up and back in business. It is a new game. New game and a new period in 3.8 seconds. Jarrett will take the last face-off, or at least what I predict is the last face-off. Green comes up with it and just lets the clock run out. We'd be winning if my dumbass son had let that goal in. I'm curious what excuses he will have. Let's zoom in on the coach. If your Uncle Jack asks you to help him off a horse, will you help your Uncle Jack off a horse? Rhetorical question. Today's broadcast is brought to you. Oh yeah, they're leaving the ice. Presumably, we're going to have a long break as they exam it. So I think this is. So they got the 22 minutes on the clock. So we're doing probably two 22-minute periods with Zamboni in between. If I had known that, maybe I would have tried to work harder to find more jokes because I'm going to run out. Here we have Jared Ireland taking the long way, deciding to walk rather than skate. Not sure why. Today's broadcast, as usual, for all games in this area of the country, is brought to you by The Sheets. What's that town in Pennsylvania? Breezewood. The Sheets in Breezewood. You know you stopped there, or at least your loved ones did on their way here to Cleveland. It's a natural spot. Buying gas, buying snacky snacks. It's one of those sheets that's got the little for real ice cream milkshake machine. For all your CBD oil needs. It's just a great place to stop. You know, it's right there, you have to get off the road. Anyway. Today's broadcast also brought to you by Boxer Shorts. Boxer Shorts, the original manhole cover. I bought myself a new whiteboard to take notes on, and I really like it. It is quite remarkable. And while you're thinking about that, I encourage you to remember I'd like to quote the most famous silent film of all time. Not too long ago, I actually went skydiving. That's true. And causes me to think about, what's really important. And sometimes we get anxious about things that you just really don't need to. Like if for instance, your parachute fails, don't worry. You don't need to be anxious. You have the rest of your life to figure it out. Slight shout out to the skydiving park in Orange, Virginia. That's where we went. I know that seemed like it was just a random setup to a joke, but which it was. But I really did go skydiving, first time recently. As a former Air Force pilot, I'm required to make the joke to say, I don't know why anyone would jump out of a perfectly good airplane. but I did. And to be honest, it was not a perfectly good airplane. That airplane was sketchy AF, as the kids say these days. I was on some weird cable channel the other day and I happened to catch the World Vacuum Cleaning Championship, which I really didn't think was going to be interesting, but I kind of got sucked in. I was also watching one of those sort of reality fashion design shows, and one of the contestants made a dress out of mirrors, which really seemed like it was going to be a good idea until they sat down and reflected. It's starting to get cold and going to be ski season soon. I haven't been skiing in quite some time, and you know, I'm not sure I'm still up for it. As it turns out, my skiing skills are going downhill fast. Pan over to the dedicated Ashburn fans here. Made the long trip up to Cleveland. I think some of them over on the other side, maybe. I think that's mostly the other team down at that end. Mason hanging out with his dad down there. It's a long break. I'm not sure why he's not in the locker room with the team. A little pep talk from Dad. Maybe I should just zoom all the way out to the game on the other sheet. This is kind of a neat rink, and then from here we can watch some other game on the other sheet. I wonder if we check the tournament schedule, we can figure out who it was. The kids look younger, I think. It's hard to tell from this distance. I know some of them look smaller, but not all. I happen to see one short kid. Looks like you see another Ashburn bag here, number 40. It must be one of our sister teams finally in for their game. My daughter remarks sometimes that, after a long day, just like taking the bra off is just, the highlight of the day. And, I responded, I guess it doesn't really matter if you're a man or a woman taking your bra off. It's always going to be the highlight of your day. We are running out of ice to clean, which is good because I'm starting to run out of jokes. At least, I was going to say at least the funny ones, but nah, none of my jokes are really that good. We got 3 games on the schedule. I scheduled 3 streams. There are, of course, more games on Sunday, but which ones we end up playing will depend on how we do in the round robin section of this tournament. So I think it almost doesn't matter The Sunday morning games are there's two games that are approximately the same time. I will schedule those and send the link out the usual way once I know when they are going to be, which game it is. I'm told by my son that we need to win these first two games against these teams, which are and then we're gonna lose the third one. I think it was the Team Ohio Premier. We play Team Ohio Elite tomorrow morning, and then Team Ohio Premier tomorrow afternoon. Who, if I understood the commentary from Luke, that they're really good and maybe beyond what our current performance would indicate we were ready to handle. But we'll see. Speaking of Mason, Mason is shuffling back, getting ready, surpassing his compadres from the other Ashburn team. Here come the rest of them. You got Will waving hi, Mom.
Tell my mom I said hi.
I'm sure she can hear you. Noah Robinson waving as well. I would have gotten down closer, but there's this steep, like several foot drop off that I'm nervous I'm going to fall off the stupid thing. I'm wearing slightly slippery shoes and keep there's no railing whatsoever here. So if you if the stream stops unexpectedly with the camera tumbling, I fell to my death. Don't bother calling for our ambulance. There's plenty of people here who will have seen it and laughed. Considering that I'm well aware of the danger, you are entitled to laugh as well. We have a little guest visitor here, which I think is Gary. Head figure amongst the Ashburn Xtreme. Not just a parent, but club president or whatever the heck his role is. Thanks to Michelle for working the box today. Thanks again to our team rep, Jen Greenland, and Chantal pitching in to help while Joey is out, doing all the game day duties. We have a nice warm-up period. We've had a long break. Yeah, I don't want to break my leg. I've done that before. It's spiral fracture, no less. Luke was a baby, and I was carrying him down the steps in my house, and slipped, went into a kind of protective curl around the baby, and twisted my leg underneath me. It did not seem like it was. I did not think it was broken. I spent the evening in bed thinking I had sprained something because I couldn't believe that this fall. I fell down like 2 steps, that I had broken anything. And when it was not even remotely better the next morning, I went to the hospital and found I had spiral fracture. I guess that twisting action doesn't take much sometimes. There's Michelle filing into the box. We will start the second period. I was about to say a power play, but then I forgot that we scored. So power play's over. Both teams should start at full strength. 3 seconds left to go in the period. They're suggesting since the benches, I think they're asking if it's okay that we switch sides. So they're switching sides so that the kids coming off the bench will have less chance of All right, Kyle Tincher takes face off, hand up immediately to Paul Allison, who brings it into the zone, takes a shot, deflected up, and Green comes up within the corner. Shane around the boards. All the dads who want to watch the offense have now shuffled back behind me. If you hear a lot of noise, that's them. Essentially, when they switch sides. All right. I think that was Paul just lost an edge on the freshly examined ice. Slid behind the net on his back while the goalie covered his weak ass shot. I say that like did the best he could while he was falling down. I'm not sure what's going to. Aiden like skated down to back behind Luke's net. I'm not sure what that was about. Kyle with face off again. Green comes up with the puck. 14 Green around the boards. 6 tries to keep it going, but Spencer stops at the line, dumps it back into the corner. 21 backhands it over to 6. 6 out. It's going to come out to neutralize. Aiden will pick it up. Finds the pass off the boards to Paul, and offsides. Kyle took it in after it came back out. Come on, Paul. You got to get that reception. All right, scores to remind you all is 1-1. We got 21 minutes, 8 seconds left in this second half. Feels weird to say half in a hockey game, but I believe that is correct. Jarrett took the face-off. It's going to come back off the green stick to Mason. He'll send it in all the way down into the backyard. Jarrett picks it up from there. Trapped in the corner, tries to sneak it out. Gets it out to Landon and chips it back up. Tries to get to the slot where Jarrett was. Jarrett just fell down. Will backhands it to keep it in play to Landon. Landon back tries to do a little backhanded shot. It's caught by the goalie. Goalie came out and challenged Landon enough that not easy to get around him. He's not a small kid, this goalie. Puck between the official's feet on a drop taken by Jared Ireland. He gets it back, tries to fire, knocked aside by the defense. Out to Mason. Mason on the boards to Will Schneider. Will does some nice moves, gets the puck out, picked up by Jarrett. Jarrett takes it behind. Hand off to Landon. Landon looking for something. Oh, gets the puck around the player, but then gets his stick tangled up and goes down. Puck's going to go long, and the icing against Genesis. Score still 1-1. We've got 20 minutes, 16 seconds left in that second period. Grayson with the face-off. Puck comes out to Colin. Colin back behind. Jack over to Grayson. Grayson in the corner. Chips it up, tried to be, I think it was Colin tried to glove it down, couldn't quite get there. He knocked out. Miles, neutralized, finds the pass back to Grayson. Grayson hand off to Jack. Jack gets it up to the paint where the goalie covers it, stopping the clock. 19 minutes and 56 seconds left. Score still 1-1. Grayson wins face off again. Green's going to come up with it. They'll try to chip it all the way out, but Miles fires, knocked aside by number 6. Green tries to bring it along the boards. Matt Johnson keeps it going into the corner. He's going to fade back to let his offensive teammates take it. That's Miles. I think I just mucked up their names. I think I switched Matt Johnson. He's on the far side point versus Miles here on the other side. My apologies. 6 Green brings it long, past Colin into the corner, loses the puck in the process, sends it around back behind the net, where I think that's Jack looking for something, finds Colin long, defenseman between him and the net, overskates his own puck, has to go back and get it. So he was busy watching his 2 defensemen in front of him. Dylan, I think playing defense today. Kyle Future, Paul and Shane. Paul comes up with it, and there's clear ice between him and the net. Deflected by the goalie's stick. Green tries to pass it out. Paul is there. Got a stick on it, hand off to Spencer. Spencer around the boards back to Shane. Past him. Number 21 shoots well wide. Dylan challenges along the boards. Gets that puck out. Back behind the net. Spencer couldn't get there in time, but he'll chase it. Hand off to Shane. Out to 7. Dylan stops it. Loose puck picked up by Shane. Finds the pass up to Paul. Paul tries to skate around 14. Does not work. Sticked away. The 2 of them chase it back into the corner. Dylan, slap shot. Nice. Wow, that was a nice hard slap shot. Kyle, nice spinning move into the glass. Shane picks it up, chips it over into the near side corner. Nobody there. Paul gets there first. He'll flick it up off the boards into the safety net, stopping the clock. 17 minutes, 47 seconds left to go. We're tied 1-1 in the second half. I feel like the Mighty Ducks movie with the kid with the slap shot, whose name escapes me at the moment. Dylan just wound up. I don't think I've seen a U16 player slap a puck that hard. Jarrett took the face-off. Puck can end up near him in the offensive zone. Couldn't hold on to it though. 77 Green winds up. Luke sticks to the side. Luke covers it as they try to bring it back out. Stopping the clock. We got 17 minutes, 32 seconds left to go, and game is tied 1-1. Shot, Luke, pad save, easy. Brought around, chipped up by Aiden. It's going to go all the way out into neutral ice. 3 players converged on it. Puck was just stuck there. Opportunity for a backdoor shot there as they pass to 77. Not happening. This time they'll bring it out, poked aside by Aiden. Nice job up to get passing out to Landon. Landon couldn't quite get oriented before they stole it from him. Tries to get it back. Comes out to Noah, center. Noah tangled up with Jarrett, number 77 Green, along the boards. Bounces off Jarrett's body, like off his hip or something out in the center. 55, brings it in. Can't figure out how to get around Noah. Just stalls. Handoff there. Backdoor shot off the post and out as Luke tried to shift. Mason stops the shot. Mason St. Ange brings it up out of the zone, hits the gas. He's going to bring it in. His teammates are doing a line change. Mason could not get around a pack of defenders. Can't blame him for that one. Colin fights to get it back into the zone. Grayson chips it towards the net, loses possession. Jack keeps it going, hustles to get back out of the zone. Grayson and Green player both go down. Jack fires from close. Miles keeps it going. Gets it in loose through the slot. Colin showing some energy. Gets it up to Jack. Jack, come on, Jack. Takes it behind the net. Out, tries to get it to Miles. Nothing doing. Breakaway, it's going to go all the way down. There's no icing call. I'm not sure why. Mason gets there first. Chops it. Back, shot. Stick save by Luke. Out to the center. Colin will get there. Up to Jack. Jack dumps it. Heads towards the bench. Green trying to do a little quick change there. It's going to come in. Luke's going to cover it. Stopping the clock. 15 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second half. Face-off taken by Kyle Tinchert. Puck comes to Paul. Struggles to get through. He gets through with the puck. Loses it, but got it back, right? Shot there by Paul, saved by the goalie. And I think the net is off. I think several players coming in with too much juice knocked the net off. Stopping the clock. We've got 15 minutes and 7 seconds left. Score still 1-1. Tinchert would face off again. Back to Paul. Paul back to Tinchert. Johnson wide of the net, but bounced behind. Dylan plays the player, giving Shane a chance to take the puck. Sends it a little bit wide of the net. Kyle off the boards. Johnson again stops it. A little messy, but it got there. I think that's them just falling on Kyle. No whistle on that. The kid's just shoving Kyle to the ice. Didn't want to call anything there. Dylan hammers 53 into the boards. I don't know if there was a little bit of vengeance there. They'll send it along. Johnson stops the advance, loses the puck, but Johnson again out, chips off of Kyle's skate into the offensive zone. He's going to head to the bench. Kyle's looking mad. All right, Spencer. There's a deferred penalty. Luke's coming. A little slow on the uptake. Coach had to yell at him. We're going to have a power play for Ashburn. 2 minutes for holding on number 97, I believe. 14 minutes and 33 seconds left in the period. Ashburn will have. The coach is discussing with the official. Usually I say, don't bother arguing with the officials. You're not going to change their mind. But this is a clear rule thing. And the coach is right. And they moved it into the zone. Oh, nope. They're coming back out. The other official disagrees. Let's get it. All right, we had a little discussion here on interpretation of rules.
Only on icing, ref.
I don't know if you guys probably can't hear. My mic won't pick up that discussion. I can hear some of their words.
Only on icing, ref.
They're not going to change the call. Coach is mad about it. Telling the ref to look it up. All right, that was Aiden cross to Landon. Landon brings it through the ice, gets it knocked away from him. Jack Klein will pick it back up, dumps it into the corner. Green sends it around. Landon will pick it up far side. Through the paint, too much juice. Nobody touched it. Aiden back to Jarrett. Jarrett under pressure from 14. Trapped along the boards. Gets the puck loose. Jarrett over to Landon. Landon fires in, knocked aside. Jarrett out to Schneider. It's going to pop up off the defenseman. Aiden cross back to Will. Back to Aiden. Aiden gets across the red center line and dumps it. Landon off the glass into the corner. Will, Green's doing a nice job of just being in the right places. stopped by Schneider and kept in play. They're going to send it long. Little scuffle there. I mean, that's a Seawick. Shane hammers some kid. He's down, trying to get the puck back. Hand off to, I think that's Landon. It's like net. It's hard to see through sometimes. Landon hits the gas, brings it into the corner, tries to pass it back to Shane. Defense knocks it away. Shane dives trying to get to it. Paul shot. I think it hit his glove and went wide. Shot again. Loose puck picked up by Paul. Paul, pass up to Landon. Landon gets himself oriented. Breathes, tries to hand it off to Paul. Doesn't work. Defense knocks it away. Shot, Luke saves it. Shot again, Landon knocks it away. Breakaway on the shorty. Nice save by Luke. I gave him grief about letting that other one in, but nice attempt by Shane to keep the pressure on there. I mean, also just hustling to catch up to that guy. Shane definitely knows how to hustle. We've seen that enough times. Kyle Tincher with a face-off. We're back to 5-on-5 play. Successful penalty kill by whoever these green guys are. Kyle shoving some kid out. Mason picks up the puck in neutral zone. Wait, hits Shane on the side of the head. Shane, disoriented from the head ringer, the bell ringer from Mason, takes a shot. Mason off the glass, up. Kyle takes it from there. He goes into the zone, brings it in, shoots and finds it, rattling around inside that net. Kyle Tincher, largely unassisted. I'm trying to rewind in my mind and think who fed him the puck. But that was Kyle, took it into the zone and just wrapped it around. So we will start this one at finally in the lead, 2-1 over the Genesis Hockey Club. We've got 11 minutes and 21 seconds. It is a close game. It's not time to get cocky here, but Grayson Cantrell will take the next faceoff. Colin and Jack on wing. 55 tries to fire. Dylan gets in the way. 55 gets held into the boards by Grayson. Dylan gets that loose puck in the corner along the boards to Jack Klein. Jack gets it up to Grayson and bounces off his skate and goes long. Colin chases. Colin hustles to get back out of the zone. Jack dumps it in. He'll go chase it, try to get it back. They're going to bring it back out. Dylan dumps it in, drawing the offsides call. Coach says defense only, keeping the offense still out there. Miles and Matt Johnson. Miles blessed. Grayson Cantrell took the face-off. Genesis comes up with it after the drop. Genesis defense back and forth. It's going to go long. Miles will pick it up from there. Miles off the boards, up, gets it to Grayson. Grayson takes it into the zone, finds the pass over to Jack. Jack cannot capitalize. It'll be lofted out into neutral ice. Bouncing, Mason will have to go chase it. Mason, cross ice to Johnson. I think it's Johnson. Up to Grayson, into the zone. Hits the brakes, they knock it away from him. He gets it back to Colin. Back out across the center. Miles can't change energy quick enough to get back to it. Ended up being behind him. Johnson up. It's a trap between the officials' feet there briefly. They'll send it long as they get it back. Miles. Hard off the boards, up to Landon. Landon, fire off the goalie's stick into the safety net, stopping the clock. We got 9 minutes and 54 seconds left. We're up 2-1. I think that's Jarrett took the face-off, back to Noah. Noah to Landon. Along the boards to Jarrett. Will Schneider picks it up, actually back and forth. Jarrett ended up with it. Handoff was so quick. Mason behind the net. It's going to come around. Will gets there in time to tie up the player and gets the puck over to Landon. I think it seemed like as a second green jersey came in. Noah hits the gas, gets there in time to keep the play going. Hands the puck off to himself. Shot. Goalie holds on to it. Noah Robinson from just outside the circle. Not finding the hole, but keeping that goalie on his toes. All right, Kyle took the face off. It's got knocked out into neutral ice. Paul dumps it long into the corner. Kyle's kind of stopped it with his body, went past. Suick, Shane on the outside of the post, and back to Kyle. Kyle looking for a pass, finds Paul. Circles through Paul into the paint. There's a little scuffle there, popped up. I think as Kyle tried to do a wrap, defense would not let him get it. There was a brief moment there. Kyle, nice moves, hands out to Aiden. Aiden slap shot, goalie's going to hold on to it. Stopping the clock, 8 minutes, 37 seconds left in the second period. And it's the second half. We're playing 2 22-minute halves, I believe, in this format. Kyle with the face-off. What's going to happen? Paul gets back. Tries to do a little backhanded there. Lots of defensemen in his way. Skates it around as he gets that puck back. Out to Aiden. Aiden fires. Chips off several sticks. The high stick call waved off. I think the high stick call was on them, but we got it back. $18 up to 91. Can't get too far with Paul leaning on him. Suick. Come on, Shane. Skates it around into the goalie's pads. That's, I think, Kyle. I can't tell who it is, actually. They're just like holding him, shoving him down. Like literally Shane was like pointing like it was Jack. I didn't. I'm dyslexic sometimes. All right, pass out. Kyle to Spencer, back to Kyle. Spencer along the boards, into the corner. Shane tries to knock it away. Greenwolf send it long and bouncing. Kyle doesn't see it, it's right behind him. He was heading out to the bench. Shane up to Grayson's. We try to finish that line change. Green off the boards. Colin fighting in there. Miles Blessed back to Colin. Colin along the boards. It's behind the net. They'll turn it around. Nobody's there. Colin gets there first. Finds the pass to Grayson. There's going to be a hard hit from behind by Spencer. Deferred play. Penalty. I'm sorry, it was Dylan, not Spencer. Dylan does not agree with the call, but he's going to be lucky if it's not a major. Crashes into, he's so mad. He crashes into the door, almost taking out Michelle. Maybe he's mad at himself. He's like holding his head. There's a little temper there. It's a hot game. We're gonna zoom on Luke, who's just chilling, stretching. It takes a lot to get Luke mad. He does sometimes get mad on the ice, but he's usually master of chill. Every now and then he gets fired up. I mean, he's verbally will like question his teammates who get mad. Jarrett takes a face off. We are in a penalty kill with Dylan in the box. Loose puck there. It looks like Jarrett's going to get it and tries to ship it out. They keep it in. This time Mason's got it. He'll find a pass out to neutral ice to Will Schneider. Will chips it past number 6. He'll go chase and get there first. Gets knocked down. He tries to fight to get back up off his knees. He's trapped 2-on-1 there along the boards. Green's going to come up with it. They're going to pass it long. Looks like Noah's going to get there first. He gets it around the player, not far enough. Jarrett tries to keep it going. Their player at the point dumps it into the near side corner. 6 shoots off Luke's stick into the far corner. 21 gets hit by Noah, I think. Or maybe little 2-on-2 there with Mason and Will along the boards. Loose puck comes out. Jarrett chips it back, and Will hits the gas again. Gets past the line, dumps it, turns back to the bench. It's a good shift. We have 53 seconds left in Dylan's penalty. Green tries to bring it out, passes around Grayson. Offsides call, not honored. Puck went up and swatted, I think, as it came down by Spencer. Like, it deflected, I think, off of Luke's stick way up in the air. It looked like it was going to come down right in front of the goal, and Spencer swatted it back behind, knocking the net off. I'm not sure if it's Spencer or Luke who hit the net, but Grayson taking the face off. Puck comes back to Luke's paint, and Aiden takes it and racks it around the boards. Jack Klein chases it, trying to get it away from 21. Luke kept the pressure on. Hand off to 6. Grayson thwacks at him, puts a little pressure on. They try to get it in. Past Spencer, wide round, out to the center, 21. And anyway, and Dylan's out of the box. Shane is in. Kyle's already out there. Shot, Luke saves it. Shot again, this time Luke's stick saves, covers it. 7 o'clock, we got 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. Successful penalty kill by the Ashburn Xtreme U16AA1. Looks like Kyle will take the next face-off again. Puck out to Shane. Shane rattles around the glass on the rail for a good bit of it. 58, tries to send it across, hits Paul, intercepted, hands off to Tinchert. Kyle brings it into the zone. Back to Paul, down and into the paint. Neither Kyle and Shane were both there. Defense kept him from getting a shot off. Shane sacrificing himself, trying to get it back to the paint. Nothing happening. 91 dumps it. It'll be behind Luke's net with Miles on one side and Matt Johnson on the other. Matt comes in to help. I think that was Kyle trapped along the boards. Puck rattles out. Shane couldn't quite get oriented. 11 kept it in play. I thought Shane was going to be able to chip it out. 13 along the boards contends with Kyle. Shane this time rockets it off the glass. It's going to go down, and it will roll into the backyard of number 70, the Genesis goalie. Stopping the clock for an icing call. We got 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. We're up 2-1. Jarrett takes a face off. Puck out. Luke's out of position. He got a little stick on it. And Mason falls on the player. The two of them are kind of tangled up. The other guy's bringing it around. They get it right through the paint. Nobody got a stick on it. 77 Green. Ireland keeps him tied up. Luke shifts. It's back around. 77 shoots. Luke saves it. Knocked out by Mason. Jarrett will pick it up off in the neutral zone. Brings it in. 71 knocks it away. Jarrett gets it back. Into the paint again. Schneider can't get there in time. It's going to bounce out in neutral ice. Noah hits the gas. Gets the puck out back into neutral ice. Jarrett, backhanded pass, intercepted. Hand off to 55. He's going to bring it in. Shoots. Luke. Blocker save. Hand off to Noah. Up, out in the neutral zone. Landon cross to Will. Will brings it in. Tries to do something fancy there. Didn't work. Got it still knocked away. Out to Mason in neutral zone. Cross, Noah takes it into the zone. Landon's right there. Could have handed it off, seems like. Whatever. Whatever works. Glove down by Noah, and it's getting a hand pass. Noah gloved it down, but then Landon picked it up before Noah touched it. In the offensive zone, that's a hand pass. Grayson with a face-off. Colin and Jack on wing. 34 dumps it into the corner. Aiden will race to get there along with Spencer. Spencer gets there first. Colin keeps that player tired up. Spencer's going to have that puck. Chips it along the boards up to Jack. Jack out to the center. Grayson brings it into the neutral zone. Tries to get it across the line. Gets it across the line but lost possession in the process. Aiden stops it at the neutral zone. Turns it around. It's back on the defensive stick for the green. They're going to send it long. Bounces past Spencer. Aiden hits the gas. He gets there first. Grayson. Along the boards. Picked up by Klein. Up to Colin. Colin hits the gas. Gets it around number 20. Then he can't get himself there. Jack comes in. It's along the boards. Out. I can't see where the puck is. All right, there it is. I'm sorry, that's Kyle. That was Jack. I don't know why I have trouble with him. Snappy pass to Shane. He fires. Blocker punched away by the goalie. That was a beautiful shot. Beautiful save, too. Sent icing. There's no icing call. It was just sent long. Dylan off of the safety net. Or I guess it's actually a window. I don't think there's any net on that side. Flicked out of play by Dylan, stopping the clock. We got 54 and a half seconds, and we'll have a timeout called by the Genesis coach. Whatever it was, I guess it was, telling the goalie when to pull himself. Coach Fleury shouting something. We got less than a minute and less than a point difference, or I'm sorry, 1 point difference. High sticking. Bullshit high stick call. .6 seconds left to go. Kyle takes the face-off. It's going to come out to their player at the point. Paul tries to challenge him. Can't get there in time to do much. Noah in the corner. Tries to send it along the boards. It's back behind the net. Mason's going to get there first. He'll rocket it around the boards. Shane gets there in time to chip it away from the player at the point. Mason hits the gas, tries to take it across. Into the zone, keeps it going, collides hard with 21. Shane fights, gets it back all the way back into the backfield. We got 20 seconds left. Kyle struggling to get his stick back as everyone goes down. He's diving for it. They're holding his stick, but no whistle on it. Long out to the center. 53 has to get past Noah. Rockets off Noah, and I think maybe Luke Chu into the glass. Shane trying to do something. Paul comes up with it, and the clock will run out. We will finish this one with a win on the roster, on the ledger, whatever you call it. Score 2-1. Nice play by the Ashburn Xtreme. Decent goaltending by Luke. I don't know why he let in that one goal. I'll hear about it later. But we needed to beat these guys, and we beat them. A challenging, a few bad calls in this game. I mean, that high stick call, just BS. Thanks for watching. That's the end of this broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you'd like to get notified when we go live. It doesn't really matter that much if you like it, but sometimes maybe it helps if people looking for the videos later. Don't forget to be awesome. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Have a great Ashburn day, and we will see you. Well, I'll see some people at the team dinner tonight and others tomorrow morning. I'll see most of you on the stream who didn't take the beautiful drive up here in this beautiful fall weather. We'll be back at, I don't remember which time, early, tomorrow morning, not that early. Have a great Ashburn day.